Uber Eats, let's get into it. With Uber Eats, there will be bags that you are required to use, and they actually tell you in your acknowledgement information that they send you that if you're not using it, they can find ways to deactivate you because you're basically making them look bad because their food's not arriving fresh. So one of the bags that they give you is this huge it's a pizza bag, and it's great for a large order. Some of the other companies, like I said, I'll be doing a video on Grubhub. Grubhub's large bag, not so good. And then they give you a medium-sized bag and I'll show you a picture of this as well. They'll give you a medium-sized bag as well because they want the regular orders for like 1 or 2 people to go in that one. That the app that Uber is using kind of sucks at times. They have you go through alleys. Sometimes it doesn't know where the person's at. Sometimes the restaurant has horrible parking or no parking at all, and good luck, you can park in a service area because remember, you're a business. So take advantage of the loading and unloading zone areas because you are actually going to pick up something. Each state is different. Do keep up with your state's laws on different things like that, but just know you have to get in the mindset that you are not an employee. What you do, what you say reflects on your personal business, which actually means that they can't tell you how to do your business, so that's why they have you get rated. So in a way, they are telling you how to do your business. They do have some guidelines that you have to continue following if you're going to work with them. But just keep in mind, you want to be polite, courteous, smile, even when you're not feeling good. The driving sometimes does make your back go out. It's helpful that you're able to get out and stretch your legs, but sometimes that always can set your back out as well. So just keep these little things in mind. Some other tips to remember with Uber Eats: if you're at like a Burger King or a McDonald's, take advantage and use the restroom. Regular Uber, I'll get into that. It could be a disaster because you're driving constantly and you don't know where to go. I'll give you a couple of tips on where to go and you won't get hassled. So there's ways to get around working for this industry, but you just have to remember that this is your business. Nobody else is responsible for getting that food there, picking that food up. Sometimes with Uber, the client will meet you outside the apartment, but sometimes they want you to walk it all the way to them and find them. Some give tips, some don't. I would say if you're gonna do a day, you might get maybe 10 to 15 orders and hopefully make $100. Sometimes you don't get there because Uber doesn't have a requirement. They just, literally, you could order a French fry, and because it's so low paying, and if the mileage, you are paid on the actual mileage. I do like that part about Uber. Some of the other companies do not pay you actual mileage because they know that you're going to make a lot of money on the tips. Uber is one of the main companies I'm surprised that does not pay as well and does not really push that we are working really hard, and the tips is really what pulls us over because we have to pay for our own gas and maintenance and tires and all these things. It's a business. So when it's all said and done, you subtract what you made from what you're bringing home. A lot of times you're shocked to find out that you're making less than minimum wage, and the tips really do help. You're not required to get a tip, so you can't really ask. I mean, it's nice to prompt, or maybe just stand there a little bit like bellhops do in the hotel room when they just kind of stand at your hotel door waiting. But it doesn't work a lot of times. Uber's kind of, honestly, in my opinion, ruined that for a lot of people. So it's basically up to you and your service to kind of, you know, show that you're worth it, basically. But for the most part, you're not going to get it. Not with Uber customers. You may get it with Grubhub or some of the other ones. It's just standard, but for whatever reason, you're not going to get it with Uber. You are going to get the mileage. So if you're going to drive a long way, that is going to work in your favor. So I hope this was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to get into Uber. If you do, go ahead and use my code to do your own thing, make a little extra cash. If you work with the boost, you can make even more. Like I said, I don't really see the boost because I work Monday through Friday during the day, like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then I'm done at like 5 to 6:30. I'm done because after that it's dark and I can't see, and you don't want to see me freaking out. So not a pretty sight. So anyway, thank you again for listening to this video. I hope that it was helpful for you. I'm going to be doing another one on Uber itself, giving you some tips, and then I will do one on Grubhub and the differences between Grubhub and UberEATS, and I'll also be doing some videos when I move out to Vegas on the differences of the states and the people's, you know, how they are treated. Just like in California, there's certain areas that are really good to just park your car. You know you're going to get a lot of good hits. I don't know these things out in Vegas yet, so I'm going to be learning it. And I'm also going to be learning if it's worth it, because I don't want to be running up, you know, hotels, because, you know, casino life, that's really, you know, people are on vacation and it's, you know, the lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. So I will let you know what I'm getting myself into or getting out of. Okay, thanks again. Bye.